Hi, Cancer. It's Aira. Spirit has come through with a powerful message for you today, and it's all about the karmic energy that is asking to be released before it weighs you down any further. You may already feel that some patterns, relationships, or inner beliefs have been looping in your life, keeping you from fully stepping into the life you want to create. This reading is here to illuminate what these energies are, why they keep showing up, and how you can finally free yourself so you can move forward with clarity and peace. The first card is the Devil. This energy speaks about entanglement, attachment, and the illusion of being trapped. For you, Cancer, this card often shows up when emotional patterns or toxic ties have lingered far longer than they should. There may be people, situations, or even habits that you've grown attached to out of comfort or fear, but they no longer serve your highest good. The Devil asks you to examine where you may be giving your power away, whether that's in love, career, or even to your own doubts. What feels binding right now may actually be an illusion, a fear that is smaller than it appears once you step back and see it clearly. On a deeper emotional level, this card also reveals how your sensitivity and nurturing heart can sometimes become overextended. You have a natural desire to heal and hold space for others, but the Devil shows how this can tip into codependency or draining exchanges where you end up carrying burdens that aren't yours. Spirit wants you to see that some of these cords of responsibility aren't actually part of your soul's mission. They're contracts of guilt, fear, or survival, and they need to be cut. Releasing them isn't about abandoning others. It's about reclaiming your energy so that you can truly thrive. Spirit is reminding you that the first step to freedom is awareness. Ask yourself honestly, where am I choosing fear over love or comfort over growth? The Devil often reveals itself through repeating cycles, moments where you feel like you've broken free, only to find yourself in a familiar loop again. This isn't failure. It's your soul showing you where deep healing is needed. By facing these patterns head-on, acknowledging the fear underneath them, and choosing differently, you begin to weaken their hold on your life. Spirit is saying that the chains around you are not locked. They're waiting for you to lift them away. The second card is the Tower. This is a card of sudden change, of breakdowns that lead to breakthroughs. For you, Cancer, this represents the crumbling of old structures that were built on shaky foundations. Spirit is showing that some of the things you've clung to, whether relationships, jobs, or even inner beliefs, were not as solid as you believed. The Tower may bring shock or discomfort, but it comes with divine purpose. It clears away what cannot hold the weight of your growth. This card is asking you to trust the collapse, to understand that what falls away was never truly meant to last. This Tower moment might already be unfolding in your life, or it could be on the horizon. Spirit wants you to know that while it feels destabilizing, it's also deeply liberating. Think of it as a storm that knocks down an unstable house so that you can finally build something safe and lasting on stronger ground. The karmic lesson here is about surrendering control. You can't keep holding on to what Spirit is actively dismantling. If you try, the resistance only makes the process more painful. Instead, lean into the change. Trust that the divine is removing what is not aligned, and prepare yourself for what's waiting on the other side. Emotionally, the Tower invites you to sit with the discomfort of endings without rushing to rebuild right away. There is healing in the pause, in the clearing. Spirit is encouraging you to resist the urge to cling to the rubble or to patch up what was broken. Instead, give yourself time to grieve, to release, and to honor what has been lost. In doing so, you'll also discover the strength and resilience that lies within you, qualities that have always been there, but become most visible when the ground beneath you shakes. Spirit is saying that this energy isn't here to punish you, but to awaken you. The Tower is a karmic release in itself, a cosmic intervention that frees you from something that was never truly stable. Even though it feels like loss, what you're really losing is a burden you were never meant to carry. Once the dust settles, the clarity will be undeniable. you will see why this had to fall apart, and you'll also see the path forward with new vision. The third card is the Eight of Cups. This is the moment where Spirit asks you to turn away from what no longer fulfills you, even if it once did. Cancer. Your heart is so loyal that it often stays in situations long after your soul has outgrown them. This card is about recognizing that something is missing, that there is more waiting for you, and having the courage to walk away, even when there's sadness, even when you don't know exactly what lies ahead. This card is a clear sign that part of your karmic release is learning to leave without guilt. You've carried the weight of others' needs for so long that walking away feels selfish. But Spirit wants you to know that it's actually sacred. The Eight of Cups is the journey of the soul, the decision to put yourself first, to honor your emotional truth, and to step into the unknown with trust. You may feel torn between your head and your heart, but Spirit is guiding you toward what will finally nourish you instead of drain you. On an energetic level, this card is showing that you've been searching for deeper meaning. Perhaps the things you've invested in, whether relationships, roles, or environments, don't resonate with your spirit the way they once did. That emptiness you feel isn't failure. It's a calling. Spirit is saying that your soul is ready to explore new territory, to expand into something bigger. The karmic lesson here is about trusting your inner compass, even when others don't understand your choice. This is also a reminder that walking away doesn't mean closing your heart. In fact, it means opening it wider, but toward the possibilities that Spirit has been trying to lead you to. You're not abandoning others. You're choosing not to abandon yourself. By releasing what has run its course, you're making space for the fulfillment and connection that are waiting for you. Spirit wants you to know that the journey ahead will feel lighter, freer, and far more aligned than what you leave behind. The fourth card is Death. This card is not about physical death, but about transformation, endings that give way to new beginnings. Cancer, this is one of the most powerful karmic release cards because it shows that Spirit is ushering you through a profound cycle of closure. Something in your life has reached its natural conclusion, and resisting it only prolongs the discomfort. The Death card asks you to embrace this ending, to see it not as loss, but as a sacred transition. For you, Cancer, this may be the closing of a relationship, a career path, or an identity you've outgrown. You may be feeling a sense of grief, and that's natural. Spirit wants you to honor that grief without clinging to what's leaving. The karmic energy you're being asked to release here is your attachment to what was, your fear of letting go, and your hesitation to step into the unknown. Death is clearing away what cannot move with you into the next chapter, so that you can fully embody who you're becoming. On an energetic level, death also represents rebirth. It shows that the more you resist the ending, the more difficult the transformation becomes. But when you lean into it, you find renewal. Spirit is saying that what feels like an ending is actually the doorway into your next evolution. Just as the seasons change, you are being invited into your own cycle of growth. Let the old identity, the old fears, the old patterns dissolve, and you will emerge lighter, freer, and more authentic. Spirit is reminding you that endings are never final in the way they appear. Each closing is the seed of something new. The Death card is your invitation to trust that Spirit has already prepared the ground for your rebirth. You are not losing yourself. You are shedding the version of you that has carried too much weight. The karmic release here is profound. You are being asked to trust life's cycles, to accept that the past has served its purpose, and to step courageously into what is waiting for you. The fifth card is the Star. After all the heaviness of release, this card comes as your promise of renewal and hope. Cancer, Spirit wants you to know that everything you've let go of is clearing the way for something far brighter. The Star represents healing, guidance, and divine alignment. It shows that after the chaos, the heartbreak, and the endings, there is a new light guiding you forward. This is the energy of peace returning to your soul, of clarity and trust being restored. For you, Cancer, The star is a reminder that Spirit has never left you. Even in the moments where everything felt like it was falling apart, you were being guided. The karmic lesson here is about learning to trust again. Trust in yourself, in the divine, and in the path ahead. Spirit is saying that the more you release, the more room there is for blessings to flow in. The star shows that you're stepping into a time of inspiration, of renewal, and of alignment with your higher self. On an emotional level, the star also brings deep healing. It shows that wounds you've carried for years are ready to be soothed, that the heaviness you've been under is lifting. Spirit wants you to allow this healing energy in, to let yourself be restored after the trials you've faced. The karmic energy that lingers here is your doubt, the belief that things won't get better. Spirit is saying they will. The star is your assurance that the future is brighter than you've been imagining. This card is also a call to reconnect with your faith and your vision. It's about dreaming again, believing again, and trusting the nudges of Spirit as you move forward. The karmic energy you're leaving behind is the belief that you're not worthy of peace, healing, or divine love. Spirit is asking you to step into the truth. You are worthy, you are guided, and your future is being blessed. The star is your reminder that every ending you've endured has led you here, to a place of renewal, hope, and alignment. Your affirmation, Cancer: I release the karmic patterns that no longer serve me, and I trust that Spirit is guiding me into healing, renewal, and alignment with my true self. I often gift free mini readings through email, so feel free to comment your thoughts below. If you'd like a deeper session, personal readings start at $9, and there's also an unlimited membership for $99. And if you'd like to show some love back, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. It really helps us grow this space.